Hello, Professor Petrus. My name is Victoria Rokwendo, and for my presentation, I chose to analyze the concept of learning. Learning is a process. Learning is a continuous process that starts from birth and continues to death. So we never stop learning, even on our deathbeds. The word learning has different definitions, over 50 definitions actually. So being a very vast topic, it means that depending on who you ask, you might get different responses. But the baseline of all definition is that learning can be described as the relative permanent change in a person's knowledge and behavior due to experience. What learning style or preference that best suits you is very important because it will make it easier for you to study or learn whatever information that you need. As for me, I am a visual or tactile learner. So that means that I learn either by seeing the information or by doing an activity on my own. And there are some biological contributors for learning. So there are some biological processes that come together for learning. So I chose a quote from Vartak in its 2019 article. So I'll read it for you. The biological processes of learning starts within neurons, which are electrically activated brain cells. Learning is achieved due to changing strength and numbers of neural pathways, which involves a process known as synaptic plasticity. Synaptic plasticity is best demonstrated by increasing the strength of neural connections in the brain. In this process, the speed of conduction for electrical signals between cells improves when an activity is performed more frequently. And there are some contributors in learning disabilities because there's a lot of processes that go into learning. There are some people born with learning disabilities that are not able to complete those processes. And this research was led by Dr. Sally Shaywitz, a professor of pediatrics of Yale University, discovered that dyslexia, a language-based learning disability, is caused by a functional disruption in the brain. He found that non-dyslexic readers systematically increase their brain activity into phonological structures increased. The readers with dyslexia fail to systematically increase their brain activity. So this is the reason why there are some learning disabilities such as dyslexia, because their brain is unable to activate the phonological structures of their brain. And here are the references that I got my information from. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation.